Hi there, Lester Fields here. Southeast of Vault 76, there's a spot marked on my map by a beheaded cow in a field of flowers. Traveling there, the only thing of interest I find is an unnamed wooden tower, and I decide to stop there for a rest. I'm spooked by a rad stag doe, but choose to leave him be. Climbing the stairs to the top, I'm met with a banjo? Well, it's been a while, and since there's nobody around to hear how bad this might be, I sit right down and start, what's the colloquialism? Picking? I'm not quite as rusty as I thought, and soon I'm feeling well tuned. I notice a mouth harp and give that a go for a moment, but it isn't as interesting, so I put it down. It's getting light out now, and I figure it's time to get going. Continuing to head southeasterly, I quickly come upon what appears to be a landlocked lighthouse, as well as a home of some sort nearby. This is the Landview Lighthouse, and though I'm itching to climb to the top, I decide to check out the house first for any loot or hidden enemies, and just like that, a couple ferals try to get the jump on me, but I make quick work of them. Making my way inside, I find a Charleston Herald newspaper, opened up to an advertisement for something called the Giant Teapot. It says, Sweetwater blend teas possess a most delicate flavor and exquisite aroma that are perfectly suited to both a fine evening's entertaining and an afternoon's quiet repast. It then goes on to beckon me to visit this giant teapot. Indeed, I'm given a miscellaneous quest to go visit it, which I'll do at a later time. Right now, I finish exploring the house. Heading up to the second floor, I dispatch a diseased radroach with the butt of my 10mm pistol. And then move over to a safe and a terminal, both of which are locked. Turning to the terminal first, I set about unlocking it by first removing duds and making educated guesses at what's left until I hit upon the password. There's some history of the lighthouse stored here, which I quickly peruse, and then there's an option to open up the locked safe. I choose to ignore this, however, instead opting to unlock the safe myself in order to get the experience. Quickly I switch out my perk cards so as to have a high enough level to attempt the lock. Then pick the lock with ease. There's some decent loot inside for what it's worth, and once I'm done taking it, I head on back down the stairs and out to the lighthouse. Entering the lighthouse, I circle up and up the staircase until, at the top, there's a skeleton on a mat lying on the floor. Next to him is a wooden box that served him as a table, and on it there's a note entitled Brother Moncrief's Note. The note talks about collecting enough goo to light the lamp, Perhaps the one on this very table? And it ends with, "The great Mothman will come. He has to." Assuming the skeleton is Brother Moncrief, he came here to this lighthouse to collect the goo from fireflies to light his lamp and attract the Mothman. Did the Mothman ever come? I just don't see any evidence that this is what happened. I turn towards the doorway leading outside and around to an exterior stairway that leads up to the lighthouse light. I can't find any way to interact with it, so I leave it be. There's also an air sensor up here, but I get a message that it's busy and I can't eject its holotape. Without much else to do here, I head on back down the stairs, promising myself that I have to go and pay a visit to that giant teapot very soon. And that's it. I'm returning to my camp, and I'll see everyone again another day. Until then, thanks so much for watching.